I'm Deep Mahaman and you're watching the Redmen TV.
Hello, that's the Redmen TV. It's Transfer Daily. It's Thursday, the 21st of January. In Liverpool have some proper transfer news to discuss. Sensational. None of this Rob Green nonsense. Apparently, we've had a bid rejected of 24.6 million for Shakhtar Donetsk's Alex Teixeira. Shakhtar currently over in Florida, preparing for the Florida Cup, which is a mid-season tournament. It's got like Brazilian teams, German teams, etc. And Ian Ayre apparently shot over there to make the deal happen. We've seen this happen before. Sometimes it works. For me, no, sometimes it doesn't work. In January, I'm thinking of Konoplyanka as an example of that. Yeah, wow. Apparently they want 30 million. Time to get off the wire, Paul. Apparently they want, it's a 32 million euro bid, which is why it comes in at 24.6 million, there or thereabouts. Apparently they're holding out for more like 30 million quid, which would be more euros than that. The most interesting thing about this is, of course, and we'll talk a little bit about the player in a sec, it's being reported everywhere, so it doesn't look spurious like the normal transfer rumours of this ilk. Tony Barrett's reporting it, all the major newspapers reporting it. So you can always tell the difference between a totally made-up rumour and one that might have a little bit to it is when, you know, respectable journalists are prepared to throw themselves out there and say, no, this has happened. So very exciting. I had a quick look into him. Chris isn't here to do it, and it's caught us by surprise. So I'll be doing Alex Teixeira in around about a minute video. That'll be on the YouTube channel shortly. You can check that out. But one or two little pieces of information. He's a little bit short, but he's rapid. Short but rapid. He scored a ludicrous amount of goals. He's got 22 and 15 in the league so far. And I'm going to hold my hand up. I genuinely never heard of him prior to today, which is crazy. But then again, if I played Football Manager a lot more, don't play it as much as I used to as a kid, I would know, because Shakhtar always had a player or two for you to nick, even going as recently as Willian. So interested to know people's thoughts on this. You know, he doesn't. Paul Tompkins was a great article about Liverpool's players being too short. He's not going to solve that problem because he's about 5'6.5", 5'7". Somewhere's reporting him at 5'8", but they also got him at 173, 1.73 meters tall, which is about 5.67 or something like that tall. So yeah, but he's dead quick. He obviously knows where the goal is. For an attacking midfielder, which is what he's rated as, scores a ridiculous amount of goals, but obviously can play further forward as well. You know, sets up a couple of goals. He just looks good. He looks great. He looks exactly like the kind of player you want us to be targeting. He's stepped up his goal ratio in the last 2 seasons. He's entering into those prime years of his career. He clearly would solve a problem that Liverpool have. I'm chuffed that we're going to make this happen again. I love the fact that Ian Ayre just storming off to places. Interesting that it always seems to be over to Brazil. He's quite keen to nip over to Brazil for a bit, just go and chill on the beach for a couple of days either side of it, you know what I mean, to celebrate. But no, great. Hopefully Liverpool get this done. I'd be absolutely over the moon if we were able to do that, because there's clear goal scoring issues. We're being linked with, I suspect it's one of those things where we've looked at it and gone, well, Shane Long could be like 12 million quid. Yeah, he'd be a stopgap. So if he's just a stopgap, you're then going to get rid of him at some point as well. We've got players that are good enough to come back into the side when they're fit, and Origi and Ings, Daniel Sturridge. I think the jury's still out, particularly around Jurgen Klopp. They're giving him this time to get fit. I think they'll know by the end of the month whether he's capable of actually being a top level player for Liverpool. So if he's not, then they need to go out and get someone who's good enough, because we can't rely on him coming back this season. This is a problem that needs to be identified. Liverpool got a great opportunity to do something this year. If we can get a guy who comes in and scores some goals, I just imagine where we'd be, because the fact that we're still in relative touching distance with no one who scored more than 6 league goals this season is a testament to how decent our team is in general and how good the manager is. But if we had someone at the elite level of the game scoring elite level goals, we would be right up there in the mix in the minute. So brilliant, and I hope it happens. And it says to me, if it's true that Ayre's gone over, it sounds like a matter of time more than anything else. So fingers crossed, and we'll obviously bring you more when we know more. Do check out the rest of the content. We're going to be doing Transfer Weekly today. We'll discuss this deal in a load more detail, along with pretty much everything else that's happened in Liverpool's transfer world. That's a fantastic show. It's going to be on the redmentv.com. Go check it out. Also, deadline day is fast approaching. We're going to be on Ball Street doing the deadline day social, which any of you have seen us on the Social Club show. It's kind of going to be like that. It's going to be very loose, going to be very fun vibe. Basically making the January deadline day, which is normally a big pile of shit, going to make that fun and interesting. Go over to the Ball Street YouTube channel, subscribe, and prepare yourself for the 1st of February. Cheers. Liverpool target Alex Teixeira in around about a minute. He's Brazilian,